My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Against the Storm, wherein, of course, one of our order picks is ethereal. It's to break into 5 glades. It will give us 25 amber, that's pretty good. It'll give us +3 global resolve, that's pretty good. It'll give us +5. +5 to all copper bar production. I noted at the end of the last episode that we do have a couple of opportunities. We've got a couple small glades here that we could very easily break on into. We have a lot of people as well. We have a lot of people, we have a lot of glades open at that point. Really, what that means is we're gonna have a lot of hostility. But if I house everyone, and that's not difficult for me to do, I can meter out a lot of the effects of that hostility. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it as a challenge. Let's do it. New clothes. Probably not. I'm gonna take the advanced district to get reinforced saw blades for +1 to plank production, as well as 15 bricks and 12 simple tools. And I'm just gonna immediately deliver that. Those extra simple tools should really help me out here. So let's... I mean, I should probably break into one of the dangerous glades now. Give me a little bit of an idea of what I'm working with here. This is a lot of glades to break into really quickly right now. I am pretty nervous about what I'm doing right now. It'll turn out fine, I hope. I'm gonna take 2 of you out of the mine so that I have some people to actually create some buildings for us. Neat. You'll accept coal. And +300 hostility while we're working on the event for a total of 5 minutes. The storm is barely... It's not, in fact, gonna be complete by then. Oof. There's a grill here, which I already have the ability to make. It's okay, as long as I solve this event, we're all good. Oh my god, the harpies already dislike me because of it. Let's get one more harpy house down, as well as another beaver house. Unfortunately, I am very, very contested in plank production right now. Although we're currently only about to focus on plank production from now until the end of time. Yeah, I mean, look, I want more people, but I don't think I can really afford to take them there. So Butcher is the ability to make jerky at a reasonable rate. It's really what the value of the Butcher is there. Just that jerky. The smithy, however, gives us access to simple tool production, which, I mean, we would need copper online to actually be able to utilize that. Pickled goods isn't awful. I think it is Butcher here. And right now, to me, it just comes down to, do I need to immediately put that Butcher down? Because I need some free workers. You know what? I'm gonna take 3 of you out of this herbalist camp. This woodcutter camp, rather, over here. In doing so, I'm gonna decrease our hostility very slightly, losing some of our negative resolve on the harpies. Hopefully, due to that, just building a house for them is enough. High level corruption. That's fine, I am making the Purging Fire for that already. Alright, our grill has finally come up as well, so now I know very well that we need to stock this as a priority. I'm going to take the 2 of you out of the mine. I'm currently getting a lot of copper that I really do not need. And some clay, which is okay, I guess, at least. So here I'll be crossing my fingers that the amount of skewers that I can create from that grill is going to be enough to make pretty much everyone happy with me again. I'm also going to send 3 of you up here in order to salvage this grill, giving us some copper bars as well as just an influx of skewers to begin with. 2 minutes and 15 seconds until the rain spirit totem is done. 13 seconds, I guess. So yeah, there's basically 1 minute and 7 seconds over the course of the storm that I'm still going to be working that event, which is really giving me pause. That said, we've opened 3 of the glades that we need. It's good. Is there anything else I can do right now to assist our rate? But I think not. I'm so glad that we have the grain up here with the foragers camp also. Not that we have a huge amount to do with the grain just yet, but that will give us as much grain as we will basically ever need. Let's also make a butcher so that I can get the need for jerky fulfilled. I'm definitely going to move the crude workstation, noting that that does not need to be there, and in fact will get destroyed as soon as it has the black rot cysts burnt off of it. And here we're looking for jerky production as your priority. Which is stacked. I'm kind of hoping that having jerky and skewers online will be enough to kind of carry me through here. Speaking of getting carried, let's... Bad segue. Didn't have anywhere to go with that. Let's take these people out of the woodcutters camp. I'm not at Grim Fate, thankfully, so I don't have to worry about lives being claimed by the storm. But I do have to worry about a bunch of negative resolve for pretty much everyone on the map. Oof. I don't have control over making it any lower than it currently is right now, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, making my resilience any higher than it currently is. I just need this event to finish, basically. It's the only real control I can kind of exert over this. Event's complete. Yep, everyone's happy again. All the hostility disappeared. I can lower the amount of sacrifices I'm making of wood by 1, and everyone will still be happy. I'm gonna move the converted rain totem into our base, so now we know that we only need 4 more of each, 4 more of aesthetic, 8 more of comfort, and 1 more service building in order to get the prosper. That's a really good position for a mine up here. Still not gonna let me move mine? Wah. It'd be nice if they actually let you move mine buildings on this map. I mean, it wouldn't be ridiculously broken because obviously, you know, it's a pretty good power. It's definitely very powerful, but like if you give me levitating monument, you can move most of the buildings in your settlement. It would be really nice if we could actually move the mine, the one that most wants to be moved, in order to maximize its effect. And now, here's the fun trick. Now that y'all are about to deliver some jerky, I'm going to tell you to make it out of insects as well as meat. And then I'm telling the grill to only use mushrooms now so that they can actually get some part of the way. And then jerky. I took my blight fighters out and I didn't actually let them go. I was so focused on something else, I just let a bunch of people die accidentally. Oof. I feel really bad. Well, That happened. Move on. That's all I can do. High level corruption, eh? Yes, I know. Unfortunately. Lost supplies. Gain 40 meat and 40 grain for every one of the completed dangerous or forbidden glade events. 1 copper ore for every 5 wood produced, as well as crystallized dew production is down. I don't think I need that. Yeah, I'm gonna get enough copper production easily. Exploration trading for brawling fulfilled. Chance of bringing back additional goods. Much later than I want. Active. And calming the forest. Every 2 newly completed dangerous and forbidden glade events. Lowest hostility by 50. Love that. Would love to be completing an event right now. Speaking of would love to be completing an event right now. Oh my god. I need to be opening glades. I say oh my god as though it were a thing that we could have done much earlier than that, but we are literally just into the realm where I can do it, so not too much of a problem. Skewers, yeah, I only need 1 of you in there actually upkeeping skewer production right now. That said, the butchers really need some help. Got a lot of jerky to make. Let's also accept some new folk. Yeah, I do need more lizards. Fundamental to part of our cooking at the moment. Okay. With this done, I could just make a Harvesters and Stonecutters camp, immediately completing 1 more mission, getting myself a new blueprint. Those 2 there. Sure. 3 of you can go in the Blight Post at the moment. That's 1 more glade that's about to be opened, and I want to open 1 final glade. It looks like... Oh, never mind. I do have a non-dangerous glade down here, and I will be taking it because I've been taking a lot of risks recently, and some of them paid off, some of them haven't. Haven't paid off. This Harvester's Camp actually has nothing that it can do, so I'm just going to put it down. It's going to get created, and then I'll destroy it. Ooh. Now we're talking. Another plus 300 hostility, but I'm working it earlier on, so I'm going to be able to get through it much more effectively. It's not going to be overlapping, say, with winter. I can make a plantation if I wanted to. But I don't. So I won't. Solved. Grill, still kind of going okay. You can make up to 100 now. You definitely have jerky in order to be able to make it right now. Yeah, good. 1 excess worker, I guess, at the moment in the Harpy, but they're building stuff for us. They are still very relevant. There we go. Camp's completed. We get 15 of clay, 15 of reeds, 3 parts, 1 to our reputation, which gives us the Explorer's Lodge, Market, Tinkerer, or Kiln. So I'm still thinking I want to get my coal from mines on this map, so the kiln is kind of out for that reason. Market looks pretty good to me right now. The ability to get luxury and cleanliness both in the same position. That's beavers and harpies. Satisfied by that. Explorer's Lodge does give us brawling and education, which is a better combination of like late kind of benefits that I can get here. Specifically, the Explorer's Lodge benefit is +1 global resolve for each rebuilt or salvaged ruin, which for us right now is, there was 1 that I destroyed there, there's 1 that I'm going to destroy here, 2. +2 global resolve is not nothing. Then it also gives the ability to give education to both the beavers and the harpies, as well as brawling to the lizards and the harpies, which is more appealing again. Seeing as I can definitely feed everyone, I'm definitely just going to investigate and get more people there. Gosh. These harpy houses are pointing up towards the street out. If I change their orientation very slightly here, I can set up another one for myself on the other side, which I'm still looking to do, and I also... I'm setting up 2 more on the other side, rather, because that'll complete my harpy relatives as well as happy lizards should come up soon. I'm just burning through all of these orders right now. Kind of proud about it, TBH. Okay, how's the grill keeping up? I can give you 1 more for making those skewers. How's the workshop keeping up? Am I going to use the plant fiber or the reed for anything else on this map? Nope. Using bank fabric. But other than that, just keep up the progress. This is resolved. That'll resolve itself relatively soon. This glade is about to open, giving us forest fascination. Oh my god, seriously? This is literally the final tree. Just cut it down. Come on! I can totally see the world where it takes us so long to deliver all of this stuff that I never even get that final tree. I do all of this work, all of these openings, all of these risks in order to get nothing at the very end. Never mind. Forest Fascination, 3 Global Resolve plus 5. That's in addition to our plus 2 for copper bar production, plus 5 to copper bar production. So now we have plus 7 to copper bar production. And there are also a bunch of parts in there as well. You know, as soon as... The thing is, I really want copper bar production online. The Tinkerer uses that copper bar to make training gear or simple tools. 2 things that are very valuable for me. I'm taking the Tinkerer. Now that I have access to the ability to make brawling, I'll take the Explorer's Lodge. Can I even put that down just yet, though? Only need a couple more planks in order to do so, sure. We can definitely move the woodcutter's camp a wee bit away. Tinkerer is also pretty important right now. There's plus 2 global resolve ultimately that I get from doing this now. Still definitely worth it, I think. Also, it gives us the ability to move our ancient hearth to the next level. So 1 gardens placement will get us there. In fact, just gonna spread out some night fern. Okay, that is a lot of planks that I'm now going to need, but that was also the Harpy mission now complete, giving us plus 3 global resolve to Harpies, as well as some more Harpies. And 50 insects. 5 new Harpies. Oh my god. Oh, this is so good. You know, the more and more that I spend time here, the more I think I do actually want a second workshop. But I probably wanted to have the shortest path possible to get back to the main warehouse. Okay. As for woodcutting camps, those are obviously going to need to continue running, but this area is basically fully explored at this point. I now need to decide where my expansion is going to go. And I think to the north is a good idea. Right there. Gives me the ability to put a mine directly to the left, which will be such a dang valuable mine. I mean, I'm not really using arable soil just yet, and I don't really think I'm going to use it over the course of this, so I almost want to destroy the plantation. If I favor the lizards right now, I can try and get them up to 18 in order to hand in happy lizards. Is there anything I'm overproducing right now? Again, 20 simple tools. I mean, I just have those. I'm not even producing them. I still don't actually have a traders post up. Man, I'm getting some really late traders posts recently. This is not ideal. That's not what I want from them, but I guess. I need to remind myself to do it earlier. And the only way I can ever really remind myself to do the trading post at a reasonable period of time is by taking a mission that requires the trading post to complete. Still can't destroy that. Okay, second workshop's coming up now. As well as our first Explorer's Lodge. There we go. 3 of you in the Explorer's Lodge, now giving a 1 rebuilt or salvage ruin. Ah, right, of course. I actually will need to resolve this ruin over here. Gonna salvage it. And now the happy lizards, +2 to jerky production, +2 to lizards from any newcomer groups, 10 amber, and 1 more reputation. You're kidding me, right? Stamping mill is our first offer of copper bar production. What? I have... Sorry. I forgot. You know what? This is all on me. I could have changed so many things earlier if I knew I already had copper production online. I could and would have changed so many things earlier. So you can use roots or vegetables there. Is there any raw food stuff? Mushrooms? I can still let the beavers eat mushrooms. Hello, Old Faloof. Wow. +3 global resolve to all of the beavers is incredibly powerful. How would I turn that down? Buildings 50% faster, villages move faster on roads. I almost want to take both of those as well. If I get 1 more amber from you, which, sure, I'll trade you as much spark to you as you want for that. 21. Then I'm going to take build 50% faster, as well as villages move 10% faster on roads. I think that's going to really help us with our attempt to create a second base up here. So now, appropriately noting that I actually do have copper bar production online. I need to get people in that mine is the thing. Everyone else is still fine to just roam around and build, maybe. Let's put 2 of you in the workshop, actually. You can accept any of those materials and any of these materials, that's fine. They're basically indistinct from one another for us. And each of you should be on the backstop of making up to 50 if you have the ability. Choose an order. Lost Supplies, Royal Gardens. So Royal Gardens, I think I already have 8 harmony decorations for this right now, courtesy of having 2 converted rain totems, which are each -50 hostility for us. No, I'm out of planks to actually use the plantation like that. Oops. I'm kind of leaning Guildhouse again now. I'm not currently doing much amber trading. That did just open up the possibility quite easily for us. And if I can actually make some provisions, which I think our best provision creation at the moment is still going to be just the, makeshift post. If I can make some provisions, I can definitely get a bunch of money from shipping stuff out. And I think provisions will accept herbs, which I have a shipment line of. I get 5 herbs a minute. That's from the very first quest that we did. That was the very risky try and make harpies really, really happy early on quest. And due to that, I now have all of the herbs that I'm going to need in order to get all of my packs of provisions online for basically the entire rest of the game. That's why we take those risks. They set you up so well. Yeah, I'll be taking the guild house. Mine has no available ore. Interestingly, oh, it's going to take everyone out of that building for the moment. And in fact, I'm going to put all 3 of you in the Blight Post. Yeah, have at it, buds. Also, I'm going to need to get these woodcutters camps to start actually cutting wood again. I mean, yeah, they're just going to want to walk basically straight past that. Doesn't look good, but it will work. Blight posts are currently idle, and you are idle. Why? Ah, because you've already made up to the limit that I'm asking for? Fair enough. You know what? I will actually tell you to make more. Make up to 20. That'll make me feel a lot safer right now. And it's storm time. It's got people down to -4, but it's barely there. Hailstorm was already counted because no one is out of housing. If I get under 2 hostility, I can prevent losing all of the effects of these trees. But ultimately, maybe I want to keep that lost effect. No, you know what? Again, it's another situation of I have enough wood already to get through this. If I can keep a lower resolve negative right now, I can take a bunch of people out of work and also justify making all of this new hearth. Can replace one of you there, and then there's the hearth. Great. Another woodcutter's camp down here, which I did forget about. Do I really want to unstock them from there? Yes. This small hearth up here is +8, so I only need to move 3 buildings. In fact, if I move all 3 of the lizard house buildings up here, that's already immediate completion of that mission. So when I say that mission, sorry, I mean getting a total of 8 to live in this area up here. Having done that, I can now put down a park, have all of that develop, and that will give us our +3 to global resolve. There's also a medium bend cache here, which has some fabric, some ancient tablets, some leather. I'm actually going to pop this open. You did it. Well done, bud. You got me to pop it open. Oh, wow. I have a ridiculous amount of copper bars. I've run out of ore, but now I have stupid amounts of copper bars. I need the Tinkerer down yesterday. Ooh. That's a pretty good position for the Tinkerer, I think. Even in the storm, we've got the harpies and lizards above their threshold. Oh! Could scarcely be going better. Have I destroyed? Yes, I have destroyed the negative from the workshop there, so I can destroy it, finally. This, I wasn't even going to upgrade this, right? Yeah, I was going to disassemble this, but I'm only going to be able to disassemble this after it's actually lost its Blightrot cysts. Let's get 3 of you in the Tinkerer, immediately tell you, use planks for efficiency. Make me as many simple tools as you can. Ridiculous surplus of jerky there. I'm gonna leave one of you in this area just so that I don't forget. I'll put a second one there in the future if I need to bolster up our jerky production suddenly. But especially considering the beavers aren't eating it, I kind of want something the beavers want. All recipes that use metal or ore will be produced 33% quicker. So that is all of the copper bars, which, you know, they're not that fast. Sorry, they're not that slow, rather, at 25. But it's also 20 seconds off the production for all of these simple tools, because each of them is taking copper bars. Also, the training gear will also be taking copper bars. Give me some more, do I want metallurgic proficiency? Proficiency is what I meant to say. There's a smithy for coats. No biscuit production in the cookhouse, which I guess like the beavers do like, but they're not that thrilled about it. We get the temple or the cellar. Honestly, the cellar is probably the most promising one here, turning berries and mushrooms as well as one receptacle into wine that get the beavers pretty happy in the guild house. So let's take that. I'm going to take the metallurgic proficiency. Based off the fact that I'm going to have the ability to make basically any amount of simple tools that I require for this entire game. I think that's going to work out. Again here, I'm looking for more beavers where possible. So the hub up here now needs a beaver house as well as a lizard house. And all of the woodcutters camps are completely empty. So second woodcutters camp, you come up here. Help clear out this area. I'm gonna destroy this mine now. Can't be destroyed? What do you... It still has a Blightrot cyst on it. Can't be destroyed. Fine. I'll destroy it as soon as I can. As soon as that cyst is gone, you're out on your ear, buddy. Oh wait, that's not the forbidden... I thought the forbidden glade was this one. A lot less enthused to cut all the way up to the top left there, but I will do it. Let's get the warehouse finally down in this area, as well as the guild house soon. I'm so not using the soil that I almost want to build over the top of it. A guild house? There is no way that I can find a building to incorporate strong usage of soil into my build and then do it before the end of the game at this point, I don't think. Since guild house. There we go. Yeah, that's just requiring better plank production, but that's fine. We are low on fuel. The big problem with us being low on fuel right now is it's wood that we're using for that. Do I have any other fuel production in the entire game? Oil. I've got oil from the butcher. I can use some meat to help make that oil. The big problem there being that our meat production is kind of garbo right now. I'm gonna free up a decent amount of workers here. As soon as you finish that, you're out on your ear. Same with you. Although I guess I'll let you follow through with the delivery. In terms of simple tool production, how soon until I can just start opening things to try and solve our problems? Like, honestly, probably clearance of this season. What I really need earlier than that is this mine. And I'm gonna undo the guild house. Gives me back 4 fabric as well as 11 planks. I will build that guild house, but it's just not the first priority. Wait, hang on. This has been burnt. There we go. Give me back the bricks and the parts, please. Thanking you muchly. And then I'll just move these decorations over to an area where they still make some sort of sense. Looking again for overproduction, noting that we definitely don't need those rain collectors. Traders in 6 minutes. Yeah, we're still harsh on fuel, and we will be harsh on fuel constantly. I don't need that many more purging fires at the moment, so I can refund some of our wood. Yeah, I will need another woodcutter's camp active, and heck, I almost think I need a third. Sorry, a fourth. Ugh. You know when ugh? Some ugh right now. Honestly, the fact that I didn't go here for this Leech Broodmother as soon as it turned up on the map, that's my bad. I really should have. Especially because so much of my economy is built around meat, so much of my, diet for everyone is built around meat. And I already had the +2 to meat production, and obviously I want to continue increasing that. Everything says that I should be doing that earlier. Okay. Now let's put the 3 of you in the mine, and I am not going to use my planks to do this, because I need planks, but I'm going to use my bricks. 50% faster production speed, and even more coal in there. Then I know that my trade routes are finally online as well, because I have some packs of provisions. Speaking of those, 2 ancient tablets, that's exactly as many as I have, for 12 provisions, exactly as many as I have, in 10 minutes and 25 seconds, is gonna give me amber. It's gonna give me 28 amber. I mean, that's good, but maybe I want to increase my relationship with the town. Have some faster trades. Yeah, okay, this is a money trade, and then the emerging settlement in Woodland Town, I can trade you bricks and fabric right now. It's just gonna be a small amount of each, just to increase my relationship with you to a level of 1. Jerky, I can now get 1 lizard in there in order to upkeep production, and that'll be comfy. All right. Oh my god, seriously? Don't make insects or eggs, just focus on the meat. What are you doing out here? That is not your home. Don't you know where your home is? Do we still quote Adam Sandler films? Is that a thing we still do? Or is it only, this is how I win? Like, Adam Sandler quotes have come back. But is it only in Safdie Brother films? Is that the only acceptable realm for them at this point? Answers on a postcard, please. 2 beavers and a lizard. Sorry, 2 beavers and a lizard unhoused at this point. So I will get lizard house, beaver house. I mean, yeah, I do need to put some more decorations down again and get this to the next level. I mean, plus 10% production speed is what's on the line if I can get this to the next level. Fine. Little nubbins back there, and then I'm gonna go for 3 night fun in that kind of a direction. A road sign that tells a little about getting to the second settlement, just in case you can't see it from there, just in case it's a very foggy day. And then a single bench. See, this is not using just the prefabs. Effort went into that to make it look reasonable, to function logically. All right, thank you. Finally, we're starting to get some coal online, which is going to give us the ability to stop having to sacrifice wood. Supplier, artisan, smithy, ranch. Ranch? Way too late to take ranch. I mean, supplier is flour and water skins? Really? And water skins will accept meat and leather. Okay, it's a supplier. It's actually the supplier. Thought I was going to be able to get away without taking it here, but I'm not going to avoid the right decision. That'd just be stubborn. A thing which I guess I'm saying I'm not. Hydrant would love to be in this kind of an area as well, though. Especially up next to that mine. It's so weird to have all of... It's not all of our orders completed! I forgot that we had this one! Lost supplies. Select keep goods as a reward for Glade event consistently. I'm gonna take that. The +2 to oil production would be handy for also trying to use the butcher to upkeep our fuel. So high level corruption. Wow! Legitimately high level of corruption at this point. Makeshift post, how are we doing there? I've got some packs of provisions again. I mean, I'm doing a trade with the Smoldering City at the moment, so I do think probably the next thing for me to do is just one more trade with you, increase my relationship. I'm gonna give you the roots. I think I still really need the planks. Having the Warriors Lodge down, we do not have the Guild House. The Guild House can go here. We would need 13 more planks for it to come online. Some of those planks could be used for the road signs that we already have, though. I do want, like, a lot more coal pretty quickly. Because I'm getting it very, very slowly, but it's the way that I'm kind of planning to keep everyone comfortable and happy and safe. Large abandoned cash out in this direction has some oil, which is certainly handy. But of course I don't have any people free. I kind of feel like I want to empty out all the non-beavers from woodcutters camps at the moment, let them roam free to try and build the stuff that we need. So that's all online by the time we actually get into the storm. some of you need to go into the Blight Post. And in fact, while we're building for the Blight Post, we want the Harpies to do it because they get a plus 10% chance of doubling their yield. But while we are burning things, we want the Lizards to do it because they get a plus 5 to their resolve. And I'm not constructing anything at that point in time. I'm just, you know, destroying, ideally at least, a bunch of Blightrot cysts. Okay, I now have all of what I need for making the guild house up here. Obviously, I'm not going to trade away now all of my planks to the Smoldering City. That said, I kind of do want to increase my relationship with either the Smoldering City or the Emerging Vanguard here. Emerging Settlement's probably going to be easier for us to fulfill. Oh, and indeed it is. How's my bricks? Bad, and our resources for the bricks are also bad right now, but I do have the ability to get it more easily. +2 to stone production. And yeah, while we mine up coal, we're also getting stone like that. Okay. Can anyone really get off of their job right now? I guess. Yeah, I guess after those are delivered, I can pretty much empty out a workshop, I think, even. Oh, wow, I'm actually out of copper. Thank you. That frees up a lot of folk from the Tinkerers. So that's going to be a lot more construction happening a lot more quickly. Thank heck. I could put 2 of you into looting this abandoned cache to make sure that I have some oil in time as well, which I'd like. Building up some coal in the background. So, coal is roughly worth 3 wood in the Purging Fire creation, but in terms of burning it, it's worth 4 wood. That's in terms of burning it as a fuel stuff here. I'm going to tell you only to burn coal. And hopefully that will be fine. Renwald Redmane, how dare you show your face in this town? I could really send out a lot of goods right now if I wanted to. Some copper ore, continue to try and establish a relationship with another city. You know, I'm just gonna go for very small sales here early on as I try and increase my relationship with cities. High level of corruption is telling me take the 2 of you out of that makeshift post and put all 3 of you in the blight posts. Right. That's 3 more harpies that are left over at the moment. What can I do with them? Anything? Am I even taking everyone out of the woodcutter camps at this point? Travel rations, really? I can immediately fulfill that quest if you want me to. You give me 40 skewers, the ranch, which I don't need, but 4 villages as well as a reputation point. I like that. I like that. Also, we do get, oh, it's 3 to global resolve for every 3 minutes when we discover a new glade. Right, so it's not necessary for me to hold on to the mission to hand it in later. Having a look back at the grill, yeah, I mean, sure, I could make some more copper bars, certainly. Just trying to make sure that we actually utilize these people. Try and use coal for these instead of wood if possible. Hey, finally! I have a workshop that's actually like, you know what? No, I don't need to be making anything more right now. I guess that frees up a lot of spaces. The thing is, I still didn't even want those spaces free just yet. Let's get 2 of you in the Stonecutter's camp there. Let's get 1 of you in the mine. I really don't want to give up wood production through this storm if I can avoid it. Especially because it's going to give me the ability to start cutting up towards the dangerous glade as a priority. Is there anything else I need to do before I just let this simulate for a little bit? I've got my supplier down. Got enough houses. Intentionally not building the Forsaken altar while I still need to use meta resources in order to upgrade things in the game. Yeah. I'm pretty much exactly where I need to be, I think. Gonna knock that out. Build this road to over in the other direction. I mean, yeah, let's just get multiple trappers camps up. Get some eggs. That'll give me something to do with some excess lizards right now, which, I guess as it turns out, I don't have that many excess lizards specifically for tinkering. Tinkerer's stone production. I need stone and planks or reeds for the sake of the tinkerer there. Since I'm getting the +2 to stone production very, very soon, I'm gonna make a second stonecutter's camp. Try and take advantage of this. Yeah, I really don't want to have to sacrifice any resources, and I need to upkeep the resources. I don't think anyone's resolve is going to even lower to negative by the time we get to the end of the storm. I think they're just going to be that resilient. That's my call. Supplier up. We have the ability to start making flour should we want it, which, given the ability to make nothing with that flour, probably don't care about doing. Water skins, however, that I care about. Okay, looks like I have prevented the worst outcome here. Ooh, beavers are actually sad. They have had enough time to be sad. I mean, oh my god, the one beaver that was not existing in a house at the time, because this house was literally like 29% done, died to the 5% chance of perishing every 15 seconds. Ouch. I mean, realistically right now, I just need to shed a little bit of the negative resolve. That's enough. After favoring the beavers. Alright. We're through the end of that storm, thank heck. We're back in Gentle Dawn. New year, new challenges. Gain +3 to global resolve for 3 minutes every time you discover a new glade. All buildings cost 40% less, but every discovered node has 5 fewer charges. But it's up against the Smuggler's Visit. You can choose 1 blueprint from all unlocked blueprints, which oftentimes when that appears, it is the best thing you can take. I mean, obviously all of you get out of the Black Post right now. One harpy goes there to start making the resources we're gonna need. Sure. You can use any of those if you need them. But you should probably make the copper bars your priority up until we have about 50, and then that's enough. There we go. That's the 2 of you for that trapper's camp. This woodcutter's camp. You know what? I'm taking this woodcutter's camp apart. We have 4 of them at the moment. Got 3 of them fully active already up to the north. 2 of you go to the guild house, with another one of you just showing us that the guild house is giving us 2. Right? 2 from wealth? Here's the effect of the guild house actually showing. Where are you? Guild house? Ah, there it is. Oh, 0! We've gotten 0 wealth from the guild's welfare. That surprises me, but I have 2 wealth modifier. Oh, those are from opening caches, I think. Right? No, it's from the Crown Chronicles for Salvage Ruins, of course. Can't believe I forgot that. I need to get into that dangerous glade as soon as possible. I consider it safe. I'm gonna need people back in the workshops as well. Why do I feel like I have so few people when I have so many people? More lizards or more harpies? More lizards, please. Especially considering the another trapper's camp that's coming up there. Sure. I mean, I don't need to make fabric right now. So I'll have one of you make bricks and one of you make planks. I mean, I prefer to use coal, but I know that I'm going to need to use some stone here. Dangerous glade open. Dead Leviathan. This is exactly what I was looking for. A giant dead beast, hard to get here. It has 1,004 charges of meat stuff in it. Oh, buddy. You're going to disable our ability to see dangerous and forbidden glade warnings, and you're also going to eat some of our food while we're working on the event. But this hungry mistworm is ultimately going to be a very, very easy event for us to complete. We'll get 20 amber and 1 reputation out of it. Ooh. I would love to sell more bricks and more coal, but I can't really do any of those confidently right now. Water skins I'll be able to sell pretty soon, but again, still not yet. Yeah, I think I'm just going to increase my relationship again with the emerging settlement there. So this is 3 trades with them queued up currently. 1 more trade will get me to level 2 with them after the fact. And I think I'm going to take quick cheap construction here as well. Simple tools. 14 food stockpile. Definitely going to be going for that. Man. I feel like I have no one anywhere, but obviously everyone is everywhere. You know what it is? Is currently I've got 8. I've got 8 of our lizards. Well, I guess 6 of them. Earmarked for gathering. Gathering a bunch of meat. Gathering eggs. It's good. The only thing is I don't need as much of that as I am currently gathering. At all. Druid's Heart Clan Hall, Tavern, and Temple. The clan hall gives ancient ways, which is really impressive here, plus 100% more yields for all camps, especially when we have the Leviathan up here. That seems like a good idea to me. It's planks that I'm gonna need in order to produce that, though. As for another location for another hearth, I do kind of like the idea of just like, I mean, I can clear out a deposit by just deleting it, right? I'm not going to be taking these grass cap mushrooms. That's just not going to happen for me. Am I going to build another mine up in that area as well? No. Put a warehouse. I mean, ultimately, the warehouse can go basically right there. Trapper's camp. One line below it, and then that's one line for the road. And then the warehouse. Perfect. I don't have any free workers to do that at the moment, unfortunately. I run out of coal very quickly is a big problem for us right now, too. They don't have any of the resources to even make the second part of the mine there. Ugh. Why is all of this so difficult? Taking all of my lizards away. They're going to be able to do some of the building for me, but I'm also going to get the coal and the food stockpiles out of this large abandoned cache. Okay. Ridiculous amount of copper bars already online. I'm ready to start going back to tinkering. How's the butcher doing? Really, really badly. You need way more help making the jerky at the moment, bud. And now a couple more of the beavers are free to help us in the tinkerer instead. How's the blight post going? Giving you possibility of creating up to a total of 20. You're already ahead of the amount that we're going to need, though, so I consider that a success. Our workshops have delivered relatively recently as well. Okay, fine. Copper bars. I can sell a huge amount of those. That I am very comfortable with. Give me more packs of provisions so that I can sell, like, a giant stack. Please. High level of corruption, sure. Still going okay there. And of course, we still have clearance ahead of us. So it could even get worse and we'd still be fine. One more lizard house to house 3 more lizards. And if I move, yeah, if I move one house up there now. Honestly, it doesn't need to fit the pattern. That's completely fine. If I just move one house up there, I will have the 20 people around here that I require. So in order to get another 10% global extra production chance, let's put down a... I mean, sure, I think I can put a garden there without regretting it in the future. And then 2 parks. Ah, right, of course. We still have no one actually building. Wah. You're not done with your copper bars, and you do not have any more materials with which to make a skewer. I'm gonna need those, though. Gonna have to get 2 of you to help make— No! I ran out of the season! No! Oh, God, I could have traded so much stuff. Rude. You know what? We have so many herbs. I think I can sell them as well. They make the provisions that I'm using in order to sell stuff as well, so it is a little dicey there. Trying to increase my relationship here for relatively little. I'm going to take the loot supplies, lost supplies rather, 15 to planks, plus 2 to oil production, 10 of the simple tools, as well as 1 quinns. And doing that will now give me enough simple tools in order to sell— Oh no, it's the packs of provisions that were limiting me there, not the simple tools. Whoops. Whoops and oops. There we go. Get 20 from the smoldering city. Again, I will wait here because the bigger monetary value we sell off, the significantly better off we are going to be for our global resolve. So it's very much worth optimizing around that. Ultimately, what's going to happen is I'm just going to move all of these trappers' camps right here. And they're going to be GD ecstatic to be there. One glade event complete gives us a smelter. Hilarious. Press, plantation, and provisioner. The smelter would be... It uses 2 less copper ore. That's so not relevant at all. So this is the provisioner in order to get packs of provisions online, I guess. Just made up to 100 water skin there. Don't need any of the rest of those. Not trading water skin in any region at the moment, I don't imagine. Also looks like I'm not doing that well on jerky production either. I'm going to tell you that you can also use oil, just in case. And then that you can use plant fiber and meat to make oil. Really? What if I set oil to priority 2? I set jerky to priority 1 and skewers to priority 0, right? And then I tell you, you can make 50 jerky at a time, 50 oil at a time, 50 skewers at a time. Just you handle all of that. I don't want this second building involving itself. That being the grill. Really? No, no, no. That can't be how we do it. You know what it is? It doesn't make skewers. It does everything else just as limited. Just as mentioned, rather. But we still prioritize skewer production in here. And obviously, you know, take anything you need in order to make it. Our suppliers are finished. They can come out. Looks like the workshops are starting to have idle folk in them also. Lightpost is keeping up with the corruption of general areas, but also... I think I'm going to get a second blight post. I need to be able to keep more anti-blight workers available at the same time. Yes, the clan hall. I would love to put that down right now if I could. I will settle, however, for a blight post. Yeah, no suitable nearby trees, it's fine. coal production is going slightly up again. Good. I almost feel like I need to get another coal mine online before I'm happy, like, not using woodcut anymore. I'm gonna have one woodcutter's camp. One total. So Yolta forced delivery as well. Beautiful. Fit you in the small hearth. Obviously, the trapper's camp is going to be filled as soon as possible. Also. The two of you in the post there, and trapper's camps are filled. Great. Now, how about this trade? Still going fine? Never mind. Nothing we need to do there. We see now a Fishman Cave that I can complete for 1 reputation as well as 20 amber. You'll accept oil. Oh, there's machinery in this large abandoned cache as well. I want to get machinery, but I care about food stockpiles more than anything else right now. We're nearing... in fact, very near the point of the game where I can just open a couple of caches and just immediately win. Been that way for a while, in fact. Sponsor Fishman totem every 60 seconds. I don't think that's going to be a problem. There you go. Send those to the Citadel. Hello, Sulthur, the Ancient. +1 to coal production from every coal production facility. That works great. The mine will just make twice as much coal. Doesn't look like I have any more trade routes. Herbs are very useful for me right now. Training gear wouldn't be bad. Oh, I do not have as much money as I thought. 1 ancient tablet. Okay. That'll still be enough. So now I can give the lizards and the harpies a little bit of brawling. Finally. Something they are going to be very, very keen to have access to. I also have the clan hall that is not yet created, but if I make that clan hall up here, it's going to double the yields for all of our camps. And those camps are yielding from a dead Leviathan ridiculous amounts. Sure. Take him out of there. You're out of that building as well. Great. Oh, I did not mean to destroy the other woodcutter's camp, but actually I'm fine with it. I don't think I'm going to need more wood before the game's over at this point. We've got the coal, and the coal is all of our power. Okay, we're not above the hostility where I'm going to have to deal with grim fate, thankfully. I don't really want to start sacrificing at this point if I can avoid it, but I could resolve things by doing that right now if I wanted. As for the blight, though, this is really unfortunate. The blight post didn't come up in time, so I'm just gonna have to rely on my blight post workers being very, very efficient with their firefighting. So let's have a look at the ancient hearth. Yeah, 145% maximum. So I need to burn off a fair few of these blight rot cysts. Thankfully, the 2 workshops are directly next to the blight post. These workshops are obviously going to get the most blight rot cysts because they're constantly producing. Yep, 99%. We're under. Everything's well. Everything's all good again. Oh, look. Medium abandoned cache down here that I'm going to loot. I know I'm going a little over time here, whereas I would usually like to keep these to about an hour, but this is very justified. Huge amount of stone there, neat. Trade one more concept for sale. 2 amber, but no, I'm gonna reroll here, no reason not to. Sure. All recipes that use metal or ore will be produced faster. We've got so many simple tools that all I really need to do is kind of just wait for like this event as well as this to be done. A new fishman totem has appeared nearby. I'll take that out. I'll get myself some more copper because why not? And then wait while the wind rolls in. Just look at this. You produce 12 meat in a single instance. Yeah. I needed to get the clan hall online much earlier because as soon as the clan hall was online and I was getting anything from this Leviathan up here, that was basically going to be the end of the game, right? Because the nets were already giving me 6 meat basic, so double that to 12. The clan hall's already been absolutely ridiculous. But on top of that, the Leviathan can give us leather and sea marrow and jerky and crystallized dew. Pretty much everything that was not related around exploiting that Leviathan as soon as possible should have been as soon as I saw it. But that is a kind of mental construct that I'm going to be able to take into future games. For the moment, I've won a game near the levitating monument modifier. I've also won a game with 2 dangerous glade events still active, and I've won a game on prestige 3 or higher. Got 112 in food stockpile and 14 to our artifacts. Let's jump back to the world map and see if this directs us now. Deeds are each for experience. Don't get us a new one though. 167. I kind of just want to buy as many things as possible right now. Embarkation bonus of bricks, planks, and fabric, as well as 2% global move speed increase. All traders have 1 more cornerstone or blueprint on sale, seems pretty good. Embark with parts. A permanent +5 to the storage capacity of all of the buildings in your settlement seems pretty powerful also. You can see more of the world map at the beginning of the cycle, and you can venture 1 field further. Honestly, I think I'm underestimating the power that that would provide. Give me more specific choices. And you know what? Give me this farm. I've been looking at that farm constantly, deciding that it's a really, really good thing that I should get at some point in the future. The future is now! I'm claimed to the farm, and we are going to be attempting to place it somewhere on the map. Oh, still not the Shattered Obelisk if I could avoid it. Building up towards this direction in order to get some more question marks, or maybe the Cursed Royal Woodland down in this direction. Who knows? That will be decided in the next episode. Until then, my name is Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Against the Storm. There's a playlist in the description down below, as well as on the screen. For all of my content on this game, past, present, and future. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we will see y'all next time.